Good morning, everyone. This is Rafegal. We are playing some more Pokémon Odyssey. This is a ROM hack of Pokemon Fire Red, inspired by Etrian Odyssey and the Maiden Abyss series. We are in the depths of the 5th stratum. I was going to look at the Reggies, but they are level 60, not level 50 like I thought. So we're gonna wait until after this stratum when when 60 becomes the new base, so that I can level up more easily. We are in the Deep Shrine. I did make 2 changes to my team. We've got Ashura and Corby here in place of Polar Kraken and Cow. Flygon actually got a buff to special attack, so we're trying it out that way. Special attacker with Assault Vest seems really good. Corby is very bulky and has some really good options to kind of shut the enemy down and also to do some damage. So we're gonna try it. In particular, I remember there were a lot of weather moves, so I was figuring this would be some good options regardless of what weather was being tossed out. Apparently not weather this time, but that's okay. This is not a great setup for Corby, so I'm gonna actually switch into Samo. Earth Power. We'll take it. Alright. Close combat, that's okay. Drops their own stats there. Let's Giga Drain to try and get some healing. And I'm going to Follow Me. That'll do very little. Plus leftovers. Okay, now with that done, I'm actually going to target Burret, and we're going to Follow Me again. Zangoose is at a -1 because of close combat. So even if they use close combat again, okay, that's a problem. They're now back up. Sure, we'll Heat Wave. And Zangoose avoided the attack. That's not great. I figured we'd take at least one of them out. I was hoping we'd get a burn on Zangoose. Oratrice. And that went off before the taunt, so now they're up to a +3, and I literally just forced them to make an attack. Oh well. I think we Dragon Pulse here again. It's a strong neutral attack. And I think we follow me. We know there's going to be an attack. It's at +3, but I think Samuel might be able to take... Yeah, never mind. Wishful thinking. Fortress has an attack going into that slot as well, so I think we bring Corby in here. Oh my god. Let's try another... Heat Wave. Again, go for the burn on Zangoose. Perfect. A little late there. Why would your spike layer be in the back? I feel like you put your fortress in the front row there. That feels dumb unless you were planning on using U-turn. Most of the battles have been very, I would say, relatively well thought out. And that one was not. Like, with those movesets, you could have, I mean, putting a fortress in the back is reasonable, but the fortress should be there to switch into. Right? Vaporeon Tropius. That's a weird combo. Water is weak to poison in this system, so we're gonna just double up into Vaporeon and hope that we can take it out before it gets too far. That's an outrage. I was not expecting that. Okay. We have Ice Beam on this? Nope. We seem to be distinctly lacking in an ice move right now. I don't know if this is gonna kill. Did not. I'm hoping for a burn. Again. Frostbite lowers special attack. So Tropius might be able to use a They're back on Outrage. Awesome. I'm expecting the Outrage to continue into that spot. And let's try and take out Ninjask. Ninjask is very fragile, but it likes to buff. Outrage will be weakened to Steel. Even a weakened Sludge Bomb should do... Never mind. Holy crap. Okay, well... I think we pivot Corby here. Because that's just not doing enough damage. We've got a Poison out. Now that Vaporeon's gone, we should be safe to switch to Doomforge. That was one of the things I was worried about. We're going to use a Follow Me just to make sure that there's no residual damage going over to Doomforge. This should do very little. We'll continue to Follow Me just to make sure that Doomforge's HP doesn't go down so that Eruption can come out clean. Aggron versus Aggron. Yeah, Rock Polish isn't gonna be enough there. Boosting your speed is only good if you get another turn. What? Oh, because I forgot how Endure works in this. It is based on the turn. So if you started the turn with full health, you automatically get the Endure through the end of the turn. Well, I was gonna hope, was going to heal before I got into battle, but oh well. Actually, yeah, this is kind of bad. We might just be in trouble. We'll take it. Not because I want them to drop, but because Samo is the one who was going to do damage. Doomforge should be able to take advantage of the sun. Even if it's doing neutral damage, like Flamethrower is gonna hurt. Yeah, like that. That's a recoil move that hits multiple characters. That's cool and terrifying. Doomforge is gonna get smacked here because Dugtrio is fairly fast and higher level. So I think we protect. Okay. We are faster than Dugtrio with both characters. I forgot they had another slot still. And that is almost certainly game over. Wow. Okay. Okay. This is what happens when you don't heal. Where did I actually heal last? That's what I thought. It's before I realized what level Regice was. We're not that far away. And I don't want to redo the other two fights. That should lock us in at the save there. Stop the deep one, I beg you. That's unfortunate. Not quite enough power to take out Houndoom. Given the level disadvantage there, that's still pretty impressive. I'm hoping Samo can take this. Endure. Yeah, I remembered that there was Sturdy there. Do I follow me just to force that hit? I think I do. Never mind. So this is sun boosted heat wave. I'm hoping it'll be enough to do some serious damage, and we got a burn. Awesome. And then solar flame. I don't love this. Apparently it didn't hit Corby? Oh, there we go. Okay. I was gonna say, that's really weird. And then there's a Soul Rock. They're gonna Earthquake, or they're not going to Earthquake because everything is... So I think we Giga Drain and swap to something that can hit Soul Rock. Something else that can hit Soul Rock. We have to all we have to do is survive this one turn. Was hoping it was gonna go in the other slot. Not very effective. We'll take it. The burn's gonna kill Dugtrio at the end of the round. Got some health back. Stone Edge, missed. These fights are getting increasingly tough, and I will admit part of it is because I am not using one team consistently. Like, if I were using the team that I had built, or one of the teams I had built that was like taking advantage of all the weather stuff and going all out, we could probably be a little bit more consistent, but I also don't like doing that. I like playing around with different options as we go, and this is definitely we're definitely doing that. And also I want to try out some of the new variations that they've come up with. Like, it's definitely interesting to see some of these Pokemon that are usually that struggle a little be with these little advancements that make them stronger. That being said, some of them still need some more help. I'm assuming this is going to be the Abyssal Aberration fight, which is the next boss. Nope, not yet. Maybe. Nix, Aspe. What is it? Karen's signal is getting stronger. Let's prepare for the worst. Understood. Okay. So, again, almost certainly. That is probably not good for where we're at. Because I don't think we can take this fight with this team. But you know what? I'm gonna see... No! No! Damn you, Darius, where is it? Where is it? Where's the Abyssal Shard? Well, 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 who have we here? Look, it's the defective princess. Who are you? Who am I? I have many names, that's for sure. Let's see. What did that wooden bitch call me again? The unspeakable god, the detestable monstrosity, the alien abomination? Or you could just call me the Abyssal. How am I free, you ask? That's the fun part. I'm not. Yet I can control this body and an entire army of mindless puppets. All thanks to the souls Frey offered me, of course. Humans might have some use after all. Don't tell me that. Yes, you finally get it. My pawns are nothing more than corrupted humans. Can't you hear their screams? Can't you feel their desperation? Can't you see how they're begging to be killed? Hey, Sisio. You're the big bad guy. Why should we believe you? Why are you telling us all this? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to dispose of you two and anyone who tries to interfere. Then I'll finally get my revenge on that damned woman. I'll take care of the small fry. Show that thing how strong you are. Bold of you to challenge me alone. Let's see what your body can really do. Okay. So this is almost certainly that boss fight that I mentioned. Abyss Aberration. Yep. I want to say that I have looked at this in the past and had a strategy. But if you've been watching these regularly, you know that I have been watching these, or that I took a break. And therefore, I do not have this fight all mapped out the way I did earlier. Maybe I should have taken notes. So Wigglytuff has almost nothing they can do with a taunt in place. So we've got that going for us at least. It is a ground type, so we're gonna go Giga Terrain into that spot. No, Dragon Pulse. It's very bulky. But I want to take it out before the taunt goes down. Giga Drain's neutral there, and we've got Assault Vest. Should have switched Samo out there. Think. Second Leech Seed, that's just rude. My current plan, as I'm looking at this, is kind of just to leave the left side alone for now. Do they have anything that can switch in on this safely? No. So as long as this kills, whoever comes in next is going to hit in the face with a Sludge Bomb. Which is a bunch of bug and grass types. And I think at this point we just start attacking. Because I think... Ugh. I want to get rid of the Cradley first. But I think once we get rid of the Cradley, we should be able to bring in Doomforge and sweep the rest of this pretty much without a problem. That is a max special defense unaware cradily. I'm gonna keep going for this just to get the status. And I think we go knock off to get the leftovers. It's not what I wanted. We're gonna risk it. I think it's time. Not what I wanted. This should outspeed and kill Illumise, Volbeat, Tangrowth, maybe? Maybe Tangrowth and Cleaver? At least Illumise and Volbeat, though. Easily. And it did solid damage to Cradily. A burn would be nice. Just saying. I don't love that, but Toxic in particular. If it wasn't for the poison, we'd be in really good shape right now. What? I thought I did Eruption. Whatever. If I misclicked that and it costs me and I have to redo it because of that, so be it. The fact that this worked as well as it did for how poorly planned it was, says a lot. Yeah, there's no way we're winning. I'm gonna go ahead and... No, we'll finish it out. Never mind. They still have a full health Cleaver. I don't think Markman can solo that. Okay, so again, we're getting into the tough stuff. I do think this fight is very doable, and possibly even doable with this team, but we're underleveled for this fight. They're 58, and we have a level 50. So, I am going to... You know what? I don't... we're gonna go out and visit the Chansey house quick, and we will head back down once we've got a couple levels. Okay, so mostly just leveled up, made a slight change here. Namely, Corby. I just switched which Corby we're using because I was originally planning on using Surf, and then I remembered I don't think I have Surf. So I had already committed to the bid at that point. I am gonna double check here just to make sure that I'm not forgetting. Yeah. So let's go ahead and take 2. So, starting out, my current plan, this Wigglytuff is obnoxious. The Cradily is obnoxious. My big goal is, again, to get past them. So, we're gonna start off with one of their tricks. So, Scald. And should be okay. Oof, that hit harder than I expected. But we've got the seed on Wigglytuff now. I think we recover. And I don't think we can Leech Seed into Cradily. So I think we just... I guess we double tap Wigglytuff? I don't really want to finish Wigglytuff off yet until we get a little bit further on Cradily. This is a ground move. Well, that takes care of that. I think we build Darren here. Illumise. Illumise has Psychic and is a Psychic type. So this could actually be kind of scary with Beldarin on the field. They have a berry. I'm gonna switch. It's too risky. I don't like it. They're getting a chance to buff, which is not good. I need to be more aggressive at the start, I feel like, and I don't have a great answer for this Wigglytuff and Cradily. Although what I'm getting out of this is maybe what I should be doing is leading with Samo and Samo and Baldarin. We're gonna take a risk. So I'm hoping we finish off Cradily here. Ugh. Oh wait, no. Attack and special attack, that's perfect. So superpower, unfortunately we do have a -1 attack rate. No, we got it. We got it. Perfect. That's what we needed. So now we follow me into Eruption. Until we can't, pretty much. This Tangrowth could use Shadow Sneak, and we could miss the enemies. But that takes us down to the last two. Which is Volbeat Cleavor. I think we do the same thing a second time. This Eruption should take out Volbeat. May not kill Cleavor, but it should be good at least. Especially since Cleavor has solid rock. And is a rock type. But it is also a bug type, so it's neutral, critical hit. There we go. Like I said, all we needed to do was get past that Cradily Wigglytuff and get Doomforge in safely. You pitiful scum. See? You can't beat me. You. How? It all makes sense now. Karen's signal's getting stronger. Volbeat and Illumise. You think you're the strongest, yet you can't use Karen's abilities to the fullest. You underestimated us, stupido. Give us back our friend. You. Don't look down on me. Nick, swap places with me. But what if I can't control my powers? There's no time to think about that. Do you want to die? So be it. I'll leave it to you. No! Nyx? You're the girl named Kit, right? The other Nyx asked me to handle this. Sit back and watch. I'll make this quick. Dodgy, Nix. Kick its ass. I'll make sure not to harm the human you're controlling. So stay still, would you? Shut your trap, defective pawn. You don't stand a chance against the real me. Damn, it got away. It was so close. Nix! I was so worried. Scusa, my legs are shaking too much. I can't stand. It's okay, kid. We're safe now. Nix, promise me we'll save Rocky, too. I'll do everything I can to save Rocky and the others, I swear. Amy, wait for me. That was close. Who's there? Show yourself. Thy presence is an ominous one, hence thou art my enemy. Prepare thyself. That voice. Zeus, you bastard. Begone, fell god. Thy majesty, enemy threat has been eliminated. Perfect execution, Zeus. Hey, is anyone here? She's still alive? So it seems, although she has almost no life energy. Right. I swear I'll deck you right in the face. You'll pay for what you did to Amy. Thy Majesty, we should prioritize our main objective. Zeus, as of now we need more allies. We don't stand a chance fighting alone. You know it more than anyone else. King Ramon is right. Karen is one of the captains of the Labyrinth. She'll surely be of help. That's right! You should definitely help her just like you did with us. More friends, more punches. To the eyeball guy. So be it. That's what Helen would have done in my place. Hey, we're back. Finally. Nix, kid, are you okay? The Abyssal one. And Karen was under its control? Yeah, I know it sounds weird, but that's literally what happened. Speaking of which, where are Manu and Cassian? They went looking for Matilda, captain of the Stratum. Is this Matilda? What happened to her? We don't know. That's why they wanted to make sure she was okay. Then I'm going too. I can't leave them alone. Right, Rega, stay safe. Arrivederci. Ethan, Olympia, there's something I have to tell you. What is it? You're saying there's something strange about Kit? I don't know if the barrier was erected before or after she entered the deep shrine. I mean, I trust Kit, and she surely helped a lot, but rest assured, she's not an abyssal. How do you know? Nix, I'm literally an android built to identify and kill them. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, the Abyssal one was searching for an object called the Abyssal Shard. Any idea what it could be? Not a clue. Should we go to the Deep Shrine and check it out? Definitely should. Probability of it being a powerful object? 99.99%. I agree. Let's go, guys. I'm curious. If this is going to be another whole thing. I don't think we're going to have another fight for a little bit. So I kind of want to keep going. Because it should be just literally right here. Huh? What is it, Nix? There's something written on the stele, but I can't read it. That's because it's written in Ancient Yggdra. Ancient Yggdra? Yeah, but why here? What if... Nix, let me read it. The rightful heir of the sacred tree shall open the way to the purest offering. The power harboring in the depths shall grant form to the immaterial. Together, abyss and heaven will create a peaceful future. That doesn't help us like at all. That's because you're dumb. Nix, to the left. Ethan, to the left. Hurry up. On the count of 3, touch the stele. 1, 2, 3. So only by opening it together. Very cool. Told you. Oh well, let's go. I think this is just gonna be a cutscene, not another fight. But I don't know that for sure. Not complaining. Okay, maybe it will be. My notes say that there's 2 fights in the underground city. So I think we're gonna wrap here. And we'll pick back up next time with whatever's going on in the underground city. I think we're going to be unlocking the next, or the second form for our Plusle and Minun, who have been absent for a little while. So I'm very excited to be able to use them more again once they get their power up. Yeah, we're gonna be fighting Olympia, Ethan, and then hopefully, well, probably not in the same video. We'll see. The captain for the 5th Stratum. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.